Coming up on The Shield, the future of Valparaiso University was unveiled.
A campus organization hopes to start a Valpro tradition.
Alumni and current students celebrated homecoming. I'm Brendan Kinney.
And I'm Molly Smirka. That story is first here on The Shield. With homecoming this past weekend, there were plenty of events during the week for students to attend. The theme this year was Counting Down the Decades, and one of the events, a 90s trivia and karaoke night, was a big hit for students.
Various groups on campus got together to reminisce about their childhood with the 90s trivia night. Questions varied from pop culture to movies and music, while after the trivia, there was a chance for students to sing to their favorite 90s song.
It was nice to see everyone, all my sisters having fun and just being themselves late at night.
Brothers and I from 5U Alpha, we sang Bohemian Rhapsody, really riled up the crowd and just had a great time, and I think we were the best of the night.
All homecoming events were put on by the University Programming Council, and UPC Vice President Samantha Holderfield was pleased with the turnout.
It's 90s day, so I really like that. They look like they're having a lot of fun in there. It's been a really good turnout.
Students thought the trivia and karaoke night was one of their favorite homecoming events for the week this year.
It's really great to get together with the Greek community and just see what everyone had to remember from their childhood and put it in the college environment. And then just getting up on stage and singing songs with all the members of Greek Life was a really great time.
I think the events that we've provided have been a lot of fun, and they've been really great, and they've brought a lot of people together in ways that they wouldn't have been before.
Everyone I talked to enjoyed all the events during the week and thought it was a great way to interact with other groups on campus.
Representatives from JJR Design Firm were on campus to present the latest version of Valparaiso University's master plan. The proposed changes will take place in the next 10 to 20 years and will feature a Greek village, an expansion of athletic facilities, and suite-style residence halls. A STEM village was also included in the plans. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Plans call for this village to be built near the site of where Hughley Hall is currently located.
The University Programming Council will be putting on their premier event of Fall Fest. The 4-day event will kick off on October 20th with the showing of the film Bridesmaids. According to UPC member Marco Estrada, this fest will be similar to a smaller version of the Student Activities Fair. The remaining events include a sporting event on Saturday and a trip to Six Flags Fright Fest on Sunday. The hope is for this event is that all student organizations come together to create one large event and to create more ways for students to interact with one another. UPC believes it will be a welcome break to have fun and enjoy the Valpo campus. Estrada says, quote, "It will be a great way to bring everyone together in one place with a variety of activities that can appeal to the whole student body."
Banned Books Week celebrates the freedom to read and highlights the importance of the First Amendment. In honor of the only national celebration of the freedom to read, Americans stress their intellectual freedom September 24th through October 1st. Launched in 1982, Banned Books Week was in reaction to the increase in number of challenges to books in library systems. Valparaiso University had its own service to honor the First Amendment and freedom to read. One event featured Valpo professors that read selections from previously challenged books. One student that attended the event explains the importance of banned books.
I think it's important because it emphasizes the right of freedom of speech, and without that, we wouldn't be reading the banned book.
Since 1982, more than 11,000 books have been challenged, including the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer and an American favorite, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Assistant Provost Rick Gilman, who was a featured reader at the event, said, quote, "If books would be banned, the next thing that would have happened would be banned speech." This week highlights the freedom of speech.
The Career Center is planning a week of events to ready Valpo students for the workforce. Events include resume and cover letter reviewing, a career fair survivor session, and ending out the week with the career fair on October 7th. According to the Career Center, the top 5 reasons to attend the fair include employment, networking, internships, exploring careers, and showing your personal brand. Tune into next week's Shield for a full report on the events surrounding the career fair.
We're going to take a quick break.
When we come back, we will have more local news and sports and a look at the rest of this week's weather.
I'm Matthew Barnard, and I'm on VUTV.
I'm Vince Liuto, and I'm on VUTV.
I'm Becky Venema, and I'm on VUTV.
Hi, I'm Professor Powell.
And I'm Lauren Whitney Gottbreath.
And you're on VUTV.
Hi, I'm Michael Graves, and I'm on VUTV.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jim, and I'm on VUTV.
We're VUVOX, and we're on VUTV.
I'm Logan Cohen, I'm on VUTV.
Hi, I'm Veronica Heckler, and I'm on VUTV.
Hey, I'm Kevin Deitch, and I'm on VUTV.
Welcome back to The Shield. I'm Molly Smirka. Surfers drawn to Lake Michigan as stormy weather today created some monster swells.
Storm Shield meteorologist Justin Thompson-Gee joins us. And Justin, those wicked winds we had late last week, those are over for now, right?
Those are over for now. We did have winds that pushed upwards to 60, even 70 miles per hour in parts of Chicago, although, and those winds did push waves to about 20 to 25 feet. Unfortunately for us, that low pressure system has now moved all the way across the east of the country. Right now it's just kind of sitting over much of Pennsylvania as well as New York. And right now we have an upper level ridge that has built into our area that is bringing back warmer temperatures for us. There's no rain to worry about, and we're looking like a beautiful weekend for this upcoming weekend. Taking a look at the national radar picture, you can kind of see this rotation that's still developing with that system that moved through our area, as well as another system that's moving its way into the west coast. We're going to keep an eye on this system because it has the potential to bring a lot of rain into our region if it keeps on moving towards that way. Zooming in a little bit closer to our regional radar, you can still see that circulation. It has started to retrograde, which means it's moving a little bit westward over the past couple of hours, although we don't expect to see any residual storms from that. We're pretty much all done with that system for now. Regional temperature, Chicago, you're at 68. Fargo, North Dakota at 84. That's after we'll be seeing those temperatures, close to those temperatures, probably not getting past 80 this week, but possibly at the beginning of next week. We'll have to see by the end of this week, though, if our temperatures really get that high. Then tonight, the temperature of 54 degrees, still a little bit chilly, but not as bad as it was last week. Clear and calm skies, though. And then for tomorrow, you'll be kind of seeing this pattern continue. A temperature of 76, sunny and pleasant. And heading into the 5-day forecast, there's not really much to talk about because it's all pretty much the same. Temperatures in the mid 70s, possibly getting into the upper 70s towards the end of this week, and the lows at night into the mid 50s. So not really too much to worry about, guys. But we are looking like a fantastic week ahead and an even greater weekend. It's supposed to be super beautiful out. And then at the beginning of next week, we'll try and see how this system off the West Coast tracks. But hopefully we won't really have too much rain to worry about with that system. But we could be seeing some rain at the beginning of next week.
Okay, great. Thanks, Justin. And now here's a look at sports. There's a full slate of Crusader athletics this homecoming weekend. The football team was trying to get their first win of the season Saturday in their first PFL League game against Morehead State. Morehead State got on the board first with this touchdown. Valpo would answer on the next possession after a game Ali L caught this pass for 27 yards. He led the Crusaders with 101 all-purpose yards. Quarterback Eric Hoffman would then throw a touchdown pass to Cole Anderson, tying the game at 7. The Eagles would score 3 times in the second quarter to take a 28-7 lead into halftime. Early in the third quarter, Kevin Thomas catches this 26-yard catch from Zach Lewis to go ahead 35-7. The Crusaders would score with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter after Eric Hoffman throws a touchdown pass to Kevin Becker from 9 yards out. Hoffman was 24 for 51 passing for 277 yards and 2 touchdowns, but with 2 interceptions. Morehead State would add a field goal to get the 38-14 win, keeping Valpo winless on the year. They'll have a chance on Saturday when San Diego comes to town. In other Crusader sports, the volleyball team played 2 important Horizon League matchups over the weekend, first against Wright State and then against in-state rival Butler. The Crusaders took an early 14-4 lead in the first set after a service ace from Ariel Cudney, and would take the first set 25-12. And redshirt freshman Lindsey Hout had a perfect hitting percentage with 7 kills. Valpo would sweep Wright State in 3 sets. Saturday, Butler came to town, and the Crusaders had a 62-46 kill advantage during the game. Freshman Morgan Beal had a career-high 15 kills, while 7 other Valpo attackers had at least 6 kills each. The first set was the closest of the night, with Valpo taking their largest lead of the set at 23-19 after a kill by Morgan Beal. They would win the set 25-21. The Bulldogs would go on to take the second set, but Valpo came back strong in the third set, taking a 15-9 lead on a Katie Britton kill. She would tally 9 kills on the night. The fourth set saw the Crusaders go on a 6-0 run to take an 18-9 lead on a Morgan Beal kill and roll to a 25-16 fourth set victory, defeating the Bulldogs 3-1. The Crusaders are now tied for second place in the Horizon League with UIC with a 4-1 record. The men's soccer team was also in action this weekend, and they were trying to stay unbeaten at Brown Field. The first game was against Detroit in Horizon League matchup. The Crusaders got on the board at the 40-minute mark after a Charles Barden scored after a Titan goalkeeper, Anthony Shepard, made a quick save. Chad Salt hit a header into the goal in the second half to put the Crusaders up 2-1. The Titans would answer back and force overtime after Pat LaPera scores from 8 yards out with 5 minutes left. The game would be forced to go into overtime, and Gerardo Alvalar's shot from 35 yards away is good, giving the Crusaders a 3-2 win and putting them in third place in the Horizon League. Valpo stepped out of league play on Sunday to face Western Illinois in Macomb, but lost 1-0 despite outshooting the Leathernecks 25-11. The women's soccer team did not have any games over the weekend, but played 2 Horizon League games this week against Cleveland State and Milwaukee. And finally, both the men's and women's swim teams started their season over the weekend in Fishers, Indiana. Both teams lost to St. Louis, Evansville, and Wright State, while the women's team also lost against Butler, putting both teams winless on the year. And that's all from the Valpo Sports Desk.
Well, thank you, Molly, and thank you for joining us here on The Shield. I'm Brendan Kinney.
To watch on-demand VUTV programming, visit youtube.com/VUTV. For Justin Thompson-Gee and all of us here at VUTV, I'm Molly Smirka, and thanks for watching.